And so I'm very hopeful the people in the valley will do what they've done for my brothers and for me. They've always given us a warm reception. I'm looking forward to being down there with you, and I'll look forward to continuing our conversation.
Well, Senator, thank you for all the work you've done for the Latinos down here. Thank you for your endorsement of Barack Obama for the next president of the United States. And I look forward to continuing our conversation.
We'll have some fun. I might even sing a song in Jalisco for you on your program next
I
time.
look forward to it. Mañanitas, perhaps, Senator. I look forward.
We've got to have a little fun in this business, too.
That's right. And we'll have some taquitos and coffee waiting for you when you come down here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Senator.
All the best. Bye-bye.
And you've been listening to South Texas Crossfire. We have the distinct pleasure of bringing on the senator from Massachusetts, over 8 terms, 5 decades of service, and that was Ted Kennedy. And he's supporting Barack Obama. He's providing his all his support, and that of Caroline Kennedy and that of his son Patrick, and all of the Kennedy family are supporting Barack Obama. And you heard it first here on South Texas Crossfire that Senator Kennedy is going to be coming down to South Texas, and also Barack Obama, and hopefully we can get an interview with him as well. But I would like to say that on behalf of everyone at South Texas Crossfire, thank you, Senator Kennedy, for coming down, taking the time to speak with us and giving us our views on Barack Obama. We're going to take a break, but when we come back, we're going to have some political analysis over the conversation that we just had with Senator Ted Kennedy. Host of South Texas Crossfire.
And just tell me about what just happened.
I had the distinct honor of introducing Ted Kennedy, the senior senator from Massachusetts, voted overwhelmingly for 8 terms, and he's going to be coming down here to South Texas. And as many of us know, on January 28, 2008, he endorsed Barack Obama to be the Democratic presidential candidate for the United States. To run as president. And I had the pleasure of introducing him to the South Texas listeners out here. And, you know, we talked for a little while, and he outlined his vision of the time for change and why Barack Obama would make the best selection as president of the United States. And he's coming down here, he's indicated to me, next week. He'll be coming down, as well as Barack Obama, to the Rio Grande Valley and to South Texas. And I had the opportunity and the honor to interview him, and it was a great conversation. He brought out issues on health care, bilingual education, talked about the war a little bit, talked about the economy, and he also underlined that Barack Obama has a plan, that he just doesn't give great speeches, but he does have a plan. So Senator Ted Kennedy was endorsing Barack Obama again, and I had the opportunity and the privilege to go ahead and interview him, and I thought the interview went well. As you all know, Kennedy family has been just tremendous over the last 5 decades. They've shaped American history, and it was my pleasure to interview him, and everything that he said about Barack Obama was very positive. And he said he's going to be campaigning hard on behalf of Barack Obama to be our next president of the United States.
Okay, and just tell me, how'd you get Ted Kennedy?
Actually, his office contacted us and contacted South Texas Crossfire, our show, and we were very fortunate to be able to coordinate this with his press secretary, Ms. Cutler, in Washington. And they contacted us, and they wanted to reach out, and they know that we have a political show, and we have it on YouTube at southtexascrossfire.com. So they know that our show reaches a lot of Latinos, not only here in South Texas, but all throughout the nation and the world. And and we also have it on San Antonio and Laredo and here in Corpus Christi. So our show reaches a lot of Latinos, and they know that. So it was an honor, again, as host of South Texas Crossfire, to interview Senator Ted Kennedy, who is backing Barack Obama to be the next president of the United States.
Now, did you send some kind of notice, or to see if the Obama people want to respond to Hillary's coming over here?
I've contacted the Barack Obama campaign here in Texas. A gentleman named Carlos Odio is going to be calling me, and we're going to be setting up hopefully an interview with Barack Obama for our listeners on South Texas Crossfire. and also on launching it on YouTube and podcasting it so everyone can see it if they missed the interview on our show. But it will be playing in San Antonio, Laredo, and Corpus Christi. So it's our hope that Barack Obama gives us an interview on South Texas Crossfire.
Awesome. Is there anything else about this?
No, I think it's going to be a very exciting election year, and many are quite surprised pleasantly that Barack Obama has made such an outstanding showing. In fact, right now, my understanding is the delegates, as far as all here throughout till Super Tuesday, it's neck and neck. It's anybody's race between Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama. And we're back. I've just had the honor of interviewing Senator Ted Kennedy at the KTMB studios in Corpus Christi. And we're back here at our studio. I'd like to just say to our viewers out there that it was an honor for me to talk to a living legend. We've had the Kennedy family in our hearts and minds for over half a century. They are an interwoven part of our American history. Senator Ted Kennedy, the 8 terms that he's had, if he, God willing, completes this one, he'll have served 50 years in the Senate, and I'd like to underline his service. Ted Kennedy has provided the vehicle by which bilingual education was promoted here in South Texas. Ted Kennedy, the senator from Massachusetts, pushed for CHIPS and TANF, and he also extended out the Medicaid benefits that the poor and the working poor can get for their children. This man has been called liberal. In my opinion, this man is a champion of the people. And we have forgotten in this country about that it's the working people that matter, not people over profits. And I think he's kept that in mind. And he was very, very in support of the invasion to overturn the Taliban in Afghanistan, but was a vocal person that was conflicting with the president at the time in 2003 when we invaded Iraq, and he still is a strong voice against the war. However, he is on the Armed Services Committee with the United States Congressman Solomon Ortiz, and they've provided armor from the Humvees to prevent more loss of life and limb over there in Iraq. So once again, Ted Kennedy, the senator from Massachusetts, the senior statesman, gave us the privilege, the honor of interviewing him. And what I heard from Senator Kennedy, as you all have just heard, is that he is in strong support of Barack Obama, the senator for Illinois, for the Democratic candidacy for President of the United States. Now, Barack Obama should be coming down here, and it's my understanding he might be setting up a headquarters here in Corpus Christi. And we'd like to invite him on. I'd like to extend our invitation when he and Senator Kennedy come down here to provide us with a brief interview. I think that they're very concerned not only with the Latino vote down here, but everybody in Texas, because it's anybody's race. In the second half of the show, I'll be talking about the political breakdown. We'll be talking about what superdelegates mean. We'll be talking about the effect of Super Tuesday on the whole election. And we'll also be talking about the meaning of Ohio, Texas, and it's still anybody's race out there, ladies and gentlemen. We've got to remember that. You know, a lot of people were talking that many Hispanics are not decided yet on whether they're going to support Barack Obama or Hillary Clinton. And I think there was also some concern that Senator Kennedy dispelled. He also indicated that Barack does have a plan, that Senator Obama does have a plan, even though he's a tremendous speaker. I know that with all due respect to Senator Hillary Clinton, she also has been pointing out that yes, he gives great speeches, but I know how to implement action and a plan of action. And I think today, as we interviewed Senator Kennedy, he was respectfully disagreeing with her and indicating that Barack Obama does have a plan. And part of that plan, he indicated that he had co-authored legislation with Barack Obama and some other key senators. One area in particular that I noticed was on minimum wage, but also on the workers in this country, that there is a big sort of conflict right now on whether you are termed an employee or a contract employee. And Senator Kennedy and Senator Obama have been pushing for this legislation to really delineate which is a contract employee and which is an employee